The Titanic, just the name brings a famous story to mind. Over a century ago, people believed this ship was unsinkable, a symbol of new technology and human achievement. Built in Belfast by Harland and Wolff, it took 3 years and thousands of skilled workers. The White Star Line wanted the biggest, most luxurious ships, competing with Cunard's speed by focusing on size and comfort. Titanic was one of 3 sister ships, Olympic, Britannic and Titanic, designed to impress the world. At 882 feet long and as tall as an 11-story building, it was enormous for its time. Inside, it boasted electric lights, elevators and powerful engines, wonders for the era. 16 watertight compartments made people believe it was truly unsinkable. As the ship neared completion, excitement grew worldwide. Newspapers marveled at its size and luxury. People dreamed of sailing on it. The White Star Line called it the Queen of the Ocean. Everyone, from wealthy businessmen to families seeking a new life, wanted a ticket. The Titanic represented hope, progress, and the peak of modern engineering, but its first journey would become its last, making it legendary for all the wrong reasons. On April 10, 1912, the Titanic set sail from Southampton, England, bound for New York City. Over 2,200 people boarded, rich and poor, all with dreams for the future. The ship was a floating city, filled with hope and excitement. First-class passengers enjoyed luxury. Grand suites, elegant dining, and amenities like a pool and gym. Famous names like John Jacob Astor IV and Benjamin Guggenheim were on board. Third class or steerage was simpler but still better than most ships. Clean cabins, decent food, and a safe passage. Many families in third class dreamed of new lives in America. The first days at sea were smooth. Passengers explored, dined, and marveled at the ship's beauty. First class held lavish dinners and parties, while third class gathered on deck to sing and talk. The weather was calm, the sea kind, and spirits high. No one imagined the tragedy ahead. The Titanic was more than a ship. It was a symbol of possibility. But beneath the excitement, danger lurked in the icy Atlantic. The stage was set for disaster. On April 14, 1912, the Titanic's 5th night at sea, the ocean was eerily calm and cold. Throughout the day, warnings about icebergs came in, but the ship pressed on at high speed. At 11:40 p.m., a lookout spotted a massive iceberg dead ahead. Alarms rang, engines reversed, and the ship turned hard. But it was too late. The Titanic scraped the iceberg, tearing open its hull below the waterline. At first, most felt only a slight shudder. But water flooded 5 compartments, more than the ship could survive. Designer Thomas Andrews told Captain Smith the unsinkable ship would sink. Urgency grew. Lifeboats were readied, distress signals sent, CQD, then SOS. "Women and children first," the crew called, but there weren't enough lifeboats for all. Only 20 boats, enough for about half on board. Panic spread as the truth set in. The Titanic's fate was sealed. In the chaos, choices had to be made, who would live and who would not. The world's greatest ship was now a race against time. As water filled the bow, the Titanic tilted and chaos erupted. Lifeboats launched half full. Many hesitated to leave the unsinkable ship. The band played to calm nerves, but fear soon took over. At 2:20 a.m., the Titanic broke apart and vanished beneath the icy Atlantic. Hundreds struggled in freezing water. Most died within minutes. The RMS Carpathia arrived, rescuing 705 survivors from lifeboats. Over 1,500 lives were lost. Passengers and crew from all walks of life. The world was stunned. How could this happen? The disaster led to sweeping changes. Lifeboats for all, mandatory drills, and 24-hour radio watches. The International Ice Patrol was created to monitor icebergs. The Titanic's tragedy forced the world to rethink safety at sea. Its legacy is not just loss, but lessons that made travel safer for generations. The story of the Titanic endures, a warning and a hope for better tomorrows.